today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we reach Week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside and backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
And 12 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on second down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Oh, great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll drop this one down to Cohen.
The pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 3 catches, 69 yards.
When you turn in good, consistent performances each and every week, you will.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Mike Evans hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Sterling Hoff-Richter in the kickoff for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
On second down, Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On the ground, this is Kamara. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. They've got second and 12 from the 36.
Second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. Third and 13 after that loss of a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third and long, it's Herbert. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. And he completes it to Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
It's a pickup.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, bip. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield, and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Intercepted by the Seahawks.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Herbert, just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Rodrigo.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Seattle.
Herbert off of play action. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Brings up.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
This will be a jet sweep to Crowder, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First down, Seahawks.
Herbert on first down now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the extra.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
6-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
4-yard line.
And he's got his man on the out route.
Herbert.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
It's a gain.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
First down.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A big gain on the play.
So we reach halftime. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Jason Myers.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And right now they're in that number 2 spot. They would love to hold on to that, but obviously first things first. They want to clinch the division.
And that's what everyone plays for. Win your division first, guarantees you a spot in the playoffs, but still a nice spot to be in. Not as good as it was when the number 2 seed meant a first-round bye. That's all changed with the new playoff system, but still a nice spot to be in.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. the gun. They'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. From 10 yards out, and the Falcons will extend their lead.
For the extra point.
No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what... Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Herbert sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Only a yard there, snipped out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Herbert hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Herbert's pass.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like your
pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Dante Fowler. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons continue to pour it on.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post grab?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Well, Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
At the 27-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Seahawks.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
On second down, here's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here comes Cohen. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. On play action, they'll throw. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Kick is no good. Sterling Hochrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
They're on the 27-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1.
36-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34 from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Herbert throwing again. Finds his tight end Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
15-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
On the play. First down, Seahawks.
Herbert back to the air. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. But it's second down.
Incomplete. Derwin James on the coverage.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ball carrier.
Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back.
For the extra point.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
To kick off for Seattle.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big-time play there for the Falcons. And even 50 yards. Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
8 yards. On
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
20-yard line.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
That's good.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw again. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, but it'll be 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively. defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 30.
Yeah, here now come the Falcons. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. To Evans on the slant. 20! And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Seattle.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Herbert. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Over the middle, he's got his tight end, Ingram. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
At the 3-yard line. Today's final
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different different style and a different flow.
So for Atlanta, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it's now 14 games without a win, with time running out to try and get one. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.